1966 Topps Don Mossi, more than just a pretty face. You already know all about the 1966 Topps Don Mossi baseball card, right? It's probably the most famous among all 3 dozen or so cards that Mossi appeared on during his major league career, after all. That 1966 Topps card is the one where Mossi's substantial ears are displayed in full effect, courtesy of an up-close headshot showing the 56-year-old in his Kansas City A's cap and even granting us a bit of a smile. It's the Mossi card that's shown up on all sorts of best of and worst of and the other of lists over the years. You know all about it, right? Except that 1966 Topps Mossi holds a beauty that's more than just skin deep. For one thing, Mossi was not, in fact, 56 years old when he suited up for the Athletics in 1965. He was just 36. For another, Mossi didn't actually appear on the card during his career. And though cardboard history has branded him forever a Kansas City dude, the truth is, Mossi was a star-level starter and swingman with the Indians in the late 1950s and the Tigers in the late 50s and early 1960s, before short stints with the White Sox in 1964 and the A's to wind down his career. Those 17 victories he put up for Detroit in 1959, for example, ranked tied for 4th in the American League, and his 11 saves for the Tribe in 1956 tied him for 2nd in the junior circuit. Mossi walked away from the game after 1965, though, returning to California to raise his family and build a more normal life away from the lights and the diamond. And were it not for his inimitable looks, the hobby might have largely forgotten about him. Like we have many pitchers with comparable records. Al Brazel, Billy O'Dell, C.J. Wilson. We'll never forget Don Mossi, though, and that 1966 Topps baseball card is a big reason why. But if you flip that baby over, you'll see something else, or realize something else. That the 101 and 80 record that you see there on the totals line, and the 3.43 ERA, they're the same number you'll find when you look up Mossi over in Baseball Reference. Because this wasn't just the last Don Mossi baseball card. It was a career capper, an honor that has eluded many, maybe most greats of the game. Sandy Koufax, Willie Mays, Dan Musial, none of them have appeared on a Topps or any other brand card showing all their accomplishments the year after they retired. And Mossi almost didn't either, seeing how Topps skipped him in their 1965 issue. And for a good long while there, in the spring of 1965, it looked like Major League Baseball agreed with Topps' assessment of the situation too. Because after the Sox released him in October of 1964, Mossi sat on the shelf until May 28th of the next spring. That's when Kansas City came calling, and that's when Mossi answered. The comeback was afoot, and hobby destiny lay straight ahead.